What's up YouTube, this your guy Mills of Fragrantly Locked. If you're here for the first time, please hit the like and subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit the notification bell because they'll let you know the next time that we drop a video. If you guys are looking for me outside of YouTube, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest at Fragrantly Locked. And also we have a dope Facebook group by the name of The Fragrance Experience. We love for you guys to lock in and join the family. To all my returning subscribers, you guys are my fragrance family, so welcome back and thank you guys for tuning in again. Today we're going to go ahead and slow things down a little bit. I know a lot of you guys are starting to begin your fragrance journey and we're all here to learn. I want to give you guys 10 terms that you can use as you're starting your fragrance journey. Let's get into it. So term number one we're going to go ahead and get into is designer fragrance. What is a designer fragrance? Your designer fragrances are fragrances such as Dior Sauvage, Coach, and also like Versace. The reason why they're designer fragrances is because that they have more than one thing other than cologne. So they may specialize in clothing, they may specialize in travel wear, they may specialize in other things. They're just multifaceted, so they're actually designers more opposed to just fragrance houses. Term number two that brings me into our niche fragrances. Our niche fragrances are our Bond Number 9 or our PDM right there. Niche fragrances are brands that are specifically tailored and niche to fragrances. So that's their goal. They just want to specifically make fragrances for you guys. That's all. They're just a niche house of fragrances. Term number three, longevity. You may hear me say how long that this fragrance may have lasted. Sometimes I may say 8 hours, 9 hours plus. That is exactly what I'm referring to is when I say the longevity. How long does the fragrance actually last? That brings me to term number four, Sillage. And some people say Sillage. I say Sillage personally. I'm not one of those fragrance snobs, guys. I'm learning just like you guys are, but I'm giving you the best way that I know how to explain the definition. But Sillage or Sillage is just a trail that you're leaving behind when you're walking by with your fragrance. It's just the aroma that you leave behind as you're walking. Term number five, projection. Your projection is just how loud your actual fragrance is going to be. Like, how does it project? How does your fragrance radiate to the person next to you? How far does your fragrance actually go to your surroundings? A lot of times you guys will hear me say projection. I'll say sometimes that 3-foot bubble. That's just how far that my fragrance projects. Term number six, Atomizer. A lot of times you guys will see me in my videos actually spray fragrances, and this is my house fragrance, so it's no big deal. But I want to show it to you guys because it's a clear bottle. But the Atomizer is this thing here, which is your nozzle and also your hose attached to it. It does something as far as it traps oxygen in here and it sprays it out to give you that. So that is what Atomizer is. You can actually purchase these separately, but that is the gist of what your Atomizer is. It's just the nozzle, it's the hose, it's everything and contrapted into one to give you your spray. Term number seven, notes. What are notes? Your notes are scents that are combined into one. So you have things such as vanilla, cardamom, bergamot. You just have all of these different scents that the actual perfumer blends into one to make your bottle. So your notes can determine your mood, it can determine when you're going to be rocking your fragrances, it can determine a lot of things. So definitely check into your notes before you make these purchases so you can actually get a feel or a gist of the things that you may like. You may be more into citrus fragrances during the spring and summer, or you may be into lavender. So it's just one of those things that you have to check out, but that is what notes are. Term number eight, discounters. Discounters are online retailers that are cheaper than major boxed retailers. Don't ask me where they get the product from to make it cheaper. I don't ask questions, guys. I just know that my product comes legit. So make sure when you guys are shopping that you're doing your reviews, you're doing your research, and pick accordingly. Term number nine is decant. Decant is actually the process of transferring one bottle to another. So it's actually transferring the liquid through the tube and all of that good stuff. But it transfers over to a smaller sample size such as this. And this is why I always recommend to you guys to go to scentsplit.com to try out those sample sizes before you guys actually press the trigger and buy them. What they do is they actually take it out from a full bottle like this and transfer it into small sample sizes like this so you guys can try it out without spending a ton of money. Last but not least, term number 10, which is perfumer. Your perfumer is the person that is going to be making the blends on your fragrances. So they construct your fragrances. Sometimes you may hear me say the nose of the fragrance. That just means the blender, the person that created that fragrance. All right, guys, so that wraps up my 10 terms to know as you're beginning your fragrance journey. I hope you guys appreciate that I went to an educational base on this one. We'll be mixing that in along with reviews and a host of other things. So before I leave, guys, I want to go ahead and leave you with a quote. Every moment is a new beginning. Ellie Weasel. You guys have been rocking with Mills and Fragrantly Locked. I appreciate you guys so much as always, and we're only 4 subscribers away from 100. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.